How to apply for undergraduate residence at McMaster University. If you're applying to live in residence this fall, the deadline is approaching. There is no rush to apply earlier as applications are not evaluated on a first-come, first-served basis. Residence is guaranteed to international and out-of-province students. For students being admitted to McMaster from an Ontario High School 101 group, guaranteed residence eligibility is determined by admission average. The admission average for fall 2024 is 90%. Remember, to secure a spot in residence, be sure to apply and pay the residence application fee by June 3, 2024. Students who are not eligible for the residence guarantee will be accommodated on a first-come, first-served basis, starting with students who have a higher admission average once those who are guaranteed a space in residence have been accommodated. To start your application, visit the How to Apply page on our website. You will then be redirected to the residence portal. Please log in and click on the link that says First Year Undergrad Application in the top maroon bar. You can begin by selecting your residence term selection. Students who are guaranteed residence must apply for the full academic year, September 2024 to April 2025, to secure their space. Once you understand how your residence application will be considered, please proceed by clicking Save and Continue. Fill out your contact details and student information. Import your preferred first name, student pronouns such as he, him, student gender identity, and indicate your additional required information on the Level 1 program selection. Import your profile name, student cell phone number, and check the box below. Once you have completed your contact details, you can now begin by filling out the questions related to your residence profile. The questions below have been developed to help us and your future roommate to get to know you better. Your responses and how you complete your residence profile will be viewable to other students during the room self-selection process and will help you match with a student who has similar characteristics and expectations of the residence living environment. Answer from all the questions. Keep in mind the question that asks if you are 6'3" or taller. This will help us accommodate you for your height with a bed extension. We also offer both gender-neutral and same-gender housing options. Please indicate which housing option you prefer to live in. Answer questions about quiet communities, substance-free communities, and all-female communities based on what your preferences are. And click Save and Continue. Living and learning communities. LLCs are living and learning communities in residence that give you an opportunity to live with other students who have similar interests as you do. McMaster provides the following communities to enhance and extend your learning experience outside of the classroom and into your residence home. Students living in these communities will be able to participate in events and experiences that are connected to their designated theme. You may select an LLC for consideration. If you are accepted into an LLC, you will only get to choose available rooms in your designated building during the room self-selection stage of the application process. Each LLC is located in a specific building. Please be sure that due to limited space and availability, you may still be allocated to an LLC. Select an LLC if you wish to apply. The next step is LLC questions. Since you have selected a specific LLC, please answer the questions below to provide the Residence Life team more insight into your request to be included into the specific LLC that you are applying for. Once you're finished, select Save and Continue. Roommate requests. If you know someone attending McMaster, you can request a roommate. Make your request by clicking on Search for a Roommate below. Please note that roommate requests can only be made with students sharing the same residence admission status, and only complete this step if you know your roommate. If you don't know anyone applying to residence, you can skip this step by clicking Save and Continue. Room self-selection process. After the residence application deadline on June 3rd, all students will be emailed a time slot to choose their room in the room self-selection process. Please note that we have limited availability of certain room types, and over 74% of our residence rooms are double rooms. If you miss the deadline for room self-selection, residence admissions will assign you to an available space. Click Save and Continue. Staying in residence for December break. If you need a place to stay over December break, please indicate by selecting Yes below. The cost for the service is $400 in addition to the applicable residence room fees, and all these fees will be charged to your Mosaic student account. Please note that not all food locations will be operating during this time and that a no guest policy applies. Residence Ambassadors. If you're looking for a job on campus, Residence Ambassadors play a crucial role in helping students choose to live and study at McMaster University. As a Residence Ambassador, you'll showcase your residence room and discuss the benefits and advantages of living on campus. If you're interested, please select yes or no below. Accommodation requests. Accommodation requests are used to ensure that you have the right type of housing for any medical, dietary, disability, or religious reason. If you think that you require an accommodation, please read through and complete this section carefully. To submit a request, start by selecting yes in step 1. If you selected yes for an accommodation request, please be prepared to fill out the professional supporting documentation form found on the Residence Accommodations Request page located on our website. If you selected yes for an accommodation request, please be prepared to fill out the professional supporting documentation form found on the Residence Accommodations Request page located on our website. Residence Agreement Contract. This contract outlines the fundamental contractual obligations by you, the student, and Housing and Conference Services. Please read through the following document carefully to learn more about your responsibilities. Submit your application by clicking Submit. McMaster's STEP program. The Summer Transition Through English Prep STEP program is an intensive 6-week academic English bridging program designed for English language learners who wish to pursue their undergraduate studies at McMaster University and almost meet the university's language proficiency requirements. During the STEP program, students will develop the academic English skills necessary for a successful transition in September into their first-year undergraduate program. Please read through the instructions carefully and select yes or no if you wish to apply for this program if you are eligible. Please note that not all students will see this option on their application, as not everyone is eligible. Once you have completed all these steps in your application, you can now proceed to pay your deposit. Click on Continue to Invoice. The student deposit is $600. Click Pay Now. You will then be directed to a checkout window. Please fill out all the fields. Once you have made your deposit, you will be redirected back into the residence application. This will indicate if your payment was successful. On the residence application status page, your application will indicate that it is complete and will be reviewed by residence admissions. Watch for future emails regarding room self-selection or waitlist updates, and thank you for watching.